So everyone, a bit of rosy, optimistic for Australian men's cricket team after the thrashing they got. Not they got, they made sure that India get the thrashing. Second T20 international match, it was the brilliance of George Hazelwood. So yes, back-to-back games, just one day gap. Third T20 international match, as first match was washed out. The third match becomes quite a do or die game for India because if Australia wins the game, they will take a 2-0 lead and they won't be able to lose the series. So in the panel we have got AyanChatterjee, Anup, Konnur, and in the below there are AbhijeetKalia and AyushShekhar. But I would like to say literally a very resounding performance. Like at MCG, 90,000 capacity, the crowd, one side Australia, one side India, Bharat Army there. So Anup sir, like it was quite a what you call an eye opener for India. Like you make Sanju Samson bat at number 3 position, he fails. Shivam Dubey, he comes after Arshit Rana. He played number 7. He scored 35 runs. I mean, that's roll of the dice. Come on. I think Gambhir also does the roll of the dice. Come on. Now you're at number 3. Now you're at number 4. I mean, just a circus going on in the Indian men's cricket team. Because I'm telling you, you don't play against Australia every time. You play against Australia after 5 years. 2020, it was the last time you played the T20 National Series, which India won by 2-1, no doubt. After 5 years, you're playing in Australia. It's not a joke. But this Gambhir guy is like, come on, I will make the batting order like what I said. And yes, the batting failure for yet another for Surya Kumar Yadav. Josh Selwood was bowling test match length. Even Abhishek Sharma was shocked, like how is so much control and discipline he was there. So Anup sir, what's your like the game is at Hobart. The ground is not that much big as compared to MCG, but it will be a good contest. And I guess Hazelwood is also not playing due to the workload management and everything. Ashes is also coming up in next 20 odd days. So what's your take? Who's winning tomorrow?
Yeah, as you said, good news for India is Hazelwood is not there. So दैट्स वन गुड न्यूज फॉर इंडिया क्योंकि भाई उसने बहुत परेशान करते रहता था इंडिया तो T20 में भी टेस्ट मैच बॉलिंग तो करता है यार हेजलवुड करता है ही इज लाइक अ बॉलिंग मशीन एक ही टप्पे पे डालते जाओ एंड सरप्राइज द बैटर फर्स्ट मैच में अनलकी थी बारिश आ गई और 9 ओवर्स में इंडिया ने 97 तक मार दिए थे सूर्य कुमार भी फॉर्म में आया था 43 वगैरह मार देते बट सेकेंड मैच में ये एज यू सेड गंभीर था हमें पता नहीं सर बट एज वी ऑलवेज लुक एट गंभीर ही इज प्लेइंग लाइक ही इज ट्रीटिंग दिस T20 series as the Dalit cricket series like number 2 who will come Surya will come number 5 who will come my beta Harshit will come number 6 who will come uh, anyone will come. Tomorrow, don't be surprised if Harshit Rana opens the batting with Abhishek Sharma. So there's no guarantee that Trish Ritant also slammed him by saying that don't be surprised if Sanju Samson plays at number 11 tomorrow. Anything can happen in Gambhir's, what you say, Raj or everything. But saying so, India really needs to think on their strategy we're playing in Australia. First of all, you are playing the series after 5 years. You have a great record in T20 series in Australia. You have won 2 series and drawn 1 series. ये सीरीज मैक्सिमम आप ड्रॉ कर सकते हो और बहुत ही अच्छा खेला तो 3-1 या 3-1 रिजल्ट आप ला सकते हो बट अभी गंभीर का मूड रिजल्ट लाने का तो दिख नहीं रहा मुझे डेफिनेटली ऑस्ट्रेलिया विल हैव अ एज बिकॉज होम कंडीशंस पे खेल रहे कंडीशंस उनको ज्यादा अच्छे से पता है बट ऑन द अदर एंड गंभीर तो रियली थिंक कर रहा कम ऑन व्हाट अर्थ ऑन व्हाट बेसिस इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया यू आर नॉट प्लेइंग 3 पेसर्स वहां होते कुलदीप यादव तो आपने वनडे में जहां चांस देना चाहिए था वहां चांस नहीं दिया जहां नहीं देना चाहते हैं वहां पे एक स्पिनर चलता है वहां पे वरुण चक्रवर्ती और कुलदीप के साथ जा रहे मतलब क्लियर है कि आप इंडिया में होने वाले T20 वर्ल्ड कप की प्रैक्टिस ऑस्ट्रेलिया में करने जा रहे हो बट ऑस्ट्रेलिया पीछे शूटिंग 3 सीमर्स अब तक T20 का 100 विकेट लेने वाला बॉलर हर्षदीप सिंह कहाँ है वेर इज दैट लेफ्ट हैंड एंगल नहीं है ना अब हर्षित राणा तो ठीक है आप बेचारा हर्षित राणा ट्रोल हो रहा है बट उसमें हर्षित राणा की गलती नहीं है गलती गंभीर की है गंभीर के वजह से हर्षित राणा ट्रोल हो रहा है हर्षित राणा जी तो ही नहीं उसने अपना परफॉर्मेंस दिया फाइनल ओडिया में 4 विकेट निकाले परसों भी जब इंडिया वॉज इन डीप ट्रबल ही स्कोर्ड 35 रन तो हैड अ 50 रन पार्टनरशिप विथ अभिषेक शर्मा अभिषेक शर्मा जो अलग मोड पे अलग जोन पे है इस वक्त, वो किसी की सुन नहीं रहा, बट उसको सपोर्ट चाहिए। शुभमन गिल, कम ऑन, इफ यू स्टिल कंटिन्यू इन शुभमन गिल, you are bound to fail. Like यशस्वी जायसवाल is there at your heels, शुभमन गिल, तब तक उसको रुकाते रखेंगे अजीत अदरकर और गंभीर। यशस्वी जायसवाल will just come inside and then there will be no road for शुभमन गिल in the T20 टीम। आप उनको कप्तान बनाते तो सपना तो देते रहे हो, पर उसका परफॉर्मेंस ही नहीं आया तो कप्तान बनाते भी फायदा नहीं है। So so many ifs and buts, and then we have to think then कि बुमराह तो कितना खिलाओ दे, because afterward the 9 दिन में you have a South African Test series starting, which is very important in point of WTC points। उसके बाद साउथ अफ्रीका के साथ 5 T20 और 3 वनडे सीरीज है। सो बुमराह का वर्कलोड कितना मैनेज करना है, कैसे करना है, ये भी इंडिया तो सोचना पड़ेगा। सो होपफुली कल हर्षदीप सिंह तो टीम में खिला दे, यही प्रार्थना ही कर सकते हैं गंभीर तो, बिकॉज हर्षित राणा तो वो बाहर नहीं निकालेंगे। कम से कम बुमराह तो रेस देते हैं, हर्षदीप तो खिलाएंगे क्या पता नहीं उनको। बट सेइंग सो इंडियन बैटर्स ये लिया, और सेकेंड टीम देखिए टॉस तो जिंदगी में नहीं जीती है इंडिया, वो तो प्रोबेबिलिटी मतलब, फॉर एग्जाम्पल हम मार्वल मूवी में हमने देखा था इन्फिनिटी वॉर में, वो डॉक्टर स्ट्रेंज तो 1 मिलियन में इतनी एक पॉसिबिलिटी देती थी, इंडिया का टॉस जीतने तो मुझे तो 2 मिलियन में एक भी पॉसिबिलिटी नहीं नजर आती। और ये मिचेल मार्श भी इतना अड़ियल है कि 20 बार टॉस जीतेगा और 20 बार चेज ही करेगा। 19 बार लगातार टॉस जीत चुका है, बट 19 बार चेज ही किया है। उस बंदे ने भी हिम्मत नहीं दिता है कि हम पहले बॉलिंग बैटिंग करते दिखते हैं, टारगेट डिफेंड करेंगे। सेइंस ऑस्ट्रेलिया बॉलिंग कल थोड़ी वीक होगी ड्यू टू नॉन अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ जोश हेजलवुड। यस, नेथन एलिस इज देयर, जेवियर बार्टलेट इज देयर, बट देन अगेन, और ऑस्ट्रेलियन बैटिंग भी देते ही तो थोड़ी वल्नरेबल है, क्योंकि परसों नो डाउट 13 ओवर में 125 दिए, ये दिए, पर लास्ट लास्ट में जल्दी जल्दी रन करने के चक्कर में उन्होंने 6 विकेट्स तक खो दिए थे इन स्टोर इन 125 रन। सो it's like when you are 94 1, you should have ended match like winning by 8 wickets or 7 wickets, but 6 विकेट होना मतलब, अदर गलती से इंडिया लास्ट पिछले मैच में 30-40 रन एक्स्ट्रा होती तो तई इंडिया ही जीत जाती वो मैच। तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया रियली नीड टू थिंक, क्योंकि उनकी बैटिंग में जब से बोल रहा हूँ, वेस्ट इंडीज T20 सीरीज से उनकी बैटिंग स्टेबल नहीं है। नो डाउट दे आर इन, बहुत हम बोलते हैं कि वो नई टीम बना रहे, एवरीथिंग दे आर इन दैट ट्रांजिशन पीरियड, बट स्टिल उनकी बैटिंग भी कंसिस्टेंट नहीं है। एक बंदा परफॉर्म कर रहा है, आइदर मिशेल मार्श हो, ओवन हो या टीम डेविड हो, बाकी सारे फेल हो रहे जा रहे हैं। That's also not a good sign for Australia as well. But saying so, India really needs to buckle up. At least चलते मैच जीतते कमबैक तो करो, देन अगले 2 मैचेस इंटरेस्टिंग हो जाएंगे सीरीज में। That's my take.
Yeah, but we should not forget the West Indies against West Indies. In West Indies, they won the series by 5-0. Tim David scored, Cameron Green scored. No, no, individual performances are ahead of that. But in that phase, Mitchell Marsh he scored against South Africa. Glenn Maxwell is also coming up now for this last 3 matches. So Australia is slowly and steadily picking. Now Stoinis is also there. Mitchell Owen is also there. They have the firepower. And yes, Mitchell Marsh is opted to bowl first only, like he doesn't want to defend the target. That's also quite a rare thing, like by not an Aussie mindset that much, but I think he's going with the same template. Like he believes in the new ball bowlers who will set the tempo and everything, rhythm is there. But I think that as if you look at the India's crisis, no, Gambhir is very well. I've repeated it many times. He very well knows he will stay. Say that the team is in transition. Surya no longer will be the captain if he performs 1-2 match only. Like so Shubman will be coming with the press conference and saying with Gambhir and Agarkar and all these three that I will be leading the side and everything to give the workload management and to improve the game of Suryakumar Yadav. That is bound to happen. Look, I am telling you, Shubman, even if he scores three ducks in the next 3 games, he will, because what will happen? Our 14th of November, we have got Test series against South Africa, right? He will smash a century or two in Indian conditions, and then he will be said you carry the legacy forward in T20 nationals. But India's problem is not Arshdeep Singh only. Why? Now, where is T Natarajan? Where is Shardul Thakur? Why? Where is Shardul Thakur? I'm just not able to understand why there is some kind of deep ill will or with Gambhir or what support. But you need Shardul Thakur here. You need Harsh out of the and now look at the Shami. What he's doing at Ranji Trophy. He has just taken more than 15 wickets. I guess two matches.
Yeah.
He's just spitting a fire there. But you don't want that guy. Agarkar doesn't want him. Gambhir doesn't want him. But you want Harshit Rana because he bats also. Like peak favoritism, peak nepotism by Gambhir. He very well knows that no one on this earth can stop him or Ajit Agarkar from their post till 2027 ODI World Cup. They will say team is in transition. No matter what happens, it's simple there. So Abhijit, what's your take? Like team is in transition or team is really has some serious what you call experience because look, Surya Kumar more than 30-40 matches he has played. Abhishek Sharma also not played 20 matches. Sanju Samson last decade also in and out, in and out. This is not a team in transition. Don't fool the people.
Yes, for personally, I would say that I'm actually very much disappointed on the Indian cricket team and especially on Gautam Gambhir. And next, the match that will be played tomorrow, and I would say that I will say it. I'm not being biased, but I think Australia might win this one too because there's only one factor. India has good batters, India has good bowlers too, but the type of uncertainty that has been going on throughout the Asia Cup and throughout the this and which is going on, which still going on in India Australia series is just too much. They are saying they are not introducing Jaiswal in ODI. They were not. They didn't introduce Jaiswal in ODI because there was the Rohit Sharma already, and in now you have chance to introduce him in T20Is, but you're still not doing it. Why it's still a delay that why they are not putting Jaiswal into the opening pair with Abhishek Sharma? I don't know and still don't know. And the one of the most shocking factor is that they have promoted Harshit Rana over Shivam Dubey, and he actually has scored runs too. That's the most surprising and disappointing thing at the same time, because after that match there would have been a serious discussion at the dressing room too, at the Indian dressing room, that what is happening on the ninth or eighth batter is scoring 35 runs, where our traditional batters are scoring are not able to get the double digits. So it's a really disappointing thing. And first of all, and second and third thing, that they are not introducing Arshdeep Singh. And like Anup sir said, if Harshit Rana is so much favorite, then keep him. He is actually delivering. I'm not saying he's a bad player. He doesn't deserve to be in Indian team, but he's delivering. He's picking up wickets. He did the same in the ODI cricket too. I'm not saying that, but if you are playing favoritism, then please introduce Arshdeep Singh too. Rest You can give some rest to the Jasprit Bumrah, or you can just introduce just Arshdeep Singh, because if you want to win a match, just stop making us uncertainty choice, because the ways just going on throughout the series, what worked for India in Asia Cup will not work for against Australia, because you need a solid batting lineup for T20 World Cup too. जितना यहाँ शफल हो जा रहा है, कभी कभी सूर्य कुमार यादव ऊपर आ रहे हैं, कभी तिलक वर्मा ऊपर आ रहे हैं, कभी कोई अनसर्टिनिटी नहीं, सिर्फ ओपनिंग प्लेयर्स को उन्होंने बख्श रखा है, वही बहुत है। बट फिर भी उससे नीचे आते जा रहे हैं। अब थोड़ा अपनी एक सॉलिड बैटिंग लाइनअप और एक सॉलिड बॉलिंग लाइनअप एक इंश्योर करना जरूरी है। सिर्फ एक ही चीज कांस्टेंट है, या तो शुभमन गिल है, शुभमन गिल ओपनिंग पेयर में है, अभिषेक शर्मा है, ये तो वेरी मत है, और लास्ट है हर्षित राणा, बाकी सब ऊपर नीचे कर दिया। सो ये थोड़ा सा एज अ इंडियन फैन भी बहुत डिसअपॉइंटिंग है कि हम लोग चाहते हैं अपनी टीम को जीतना, जीतते हुए देखना, और टीम में कैलिबर भी है उतना, बट जितनी रीशफलिंग हो ही जा रही है उसके चक्कर में बैटर्स को यही नहीं पता कि अगले दिन वो कहाँ परफॉर्म करेंगे। अभी अनूप सर ने भी खुद बोला कि जैसे वैसे चल रहा है कि 2 नंबर पे कौन आएगा, 3 नंबर पे कौन आएगा, हर्षित बेटा आप आ जाओ। और कोई शौक की बात भी नहीं है कि तिलक वर्मा की जगह हर्षित राणा है, क्योंकि वो स्कोर भी कर रहा है रन। इसलिए बहुत
अरे
मतलब कभी कभार तो इतना इतना मतलब डिसअपॉइंट, थोड़ा मतलब थोड़ा गुस्सा भी
अरे
है, थोड़ा एंगर, थोड़ा डिसअपॉइंटिंग बिहेवियर भी है, बट स्टिल
like,
स्टिल कल
let me
अगर बाई
clarify the
चांस
anger.
एनालिटिक बिहेवियर
Let
में भी देखा जाए कि कल का मैच देखा जाए, तो इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया के पास अच्छा चांस है, दे हैव गुड बैटर्स टू। सो उन्होंने 4 विकेट में जीत गया, 40 बॉल्स अभी भी बची हुई थी, तो आई थिंक दे हैव सॉलिड बैटिंग लाइनअप। एंड जॉश हेजलवुड नहीं है तो इंडिया के लिए रिलीफ रहेगा। तो जितनी रीशफलिंग करनी है कल तक कर लो, उसके बाद आने वाले मैचेस में आई थिंक एक फिक्स ऑर्डर प्लीज फिक्स कर दो। चाहे जायसवाल को मत खिलाओ, हर्षदीप को मत खिलाओ, बट एक फिक्स ऑर्डर प्लीज, ताकि अब पता लग जाए कि हम किसके साथ काम करें। उन्होंने इतनी अनसर्टिनिटी कर दी कि आई थिंक ऑस्ट्रेलिया की टीम भी थोड़ा बहुत स्ट्रेस में होगी कि अब कौन आ जाएगा अगली बार। कहीं
Like
अर्शदीप कोई फर्स्ट में आ जाए, कोई जसप्रीत बुमराह आगे आ जाए, ओपनिंग के लिए आ जाए, तो इतनी अनसर्टिनिटी कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया भी परेशान हो गई है कि किसके अगेंस्ट आप compete करो, कुछ नहीं पता आपको। सो दैट्स माय टेक।
yes, Australia will be thinking like complete out of the box plans we have to execute. Like plan A, plan B is good, but plan F, plan like anything. But I like to say one more thing. Abhishek Sharma, yeah, he said after the match during the press presentation with the press, he said like Harshit Rana was smashing sixes in the nets against his bowling. Abhishek Sharma is a left arm spinner, right? So, like, Gambhir is now on the verge of making Harshit Rana a proper all-rounder. That is going to happen because, yes, because this statement I'm not giving you. Just go through Abhishek Sharma's statement. He said, like, that was bound to happen. I was told that if already collapse happens, Harshit Rana is come to bat. So, and he said Harshit Rana is very good in understanding. We decided to play normal cricket. Like, this is what you call the unboxing of Harshit Rana, the batting all-rounder. Literally, Gautam Gambhir will cross all the limits. I am telling you because Shivam Dubey will be questioning himself: is he really a fast bowling all rounder or a batting all rounder? Because Shivam Dubey should have come. The situation was perfectly for him. Like the both could have stitched the partnership, Abhishek and him. But Harshit Rana, like Anup sir, as you said, like we should not be surprised if Harshit Rana bats the top order and says, "Come on, enough is enough. I will only score runs." And yes, Shubman Gill, no, it's simple. Like
Varsal,
it's a
I would
superstar.
uh, Varsal, I will tell you one thing
No, it's
also.
like Harshit Rana.
Don't be
So he's
surprised if
like
Harshit Rana
Zambir is
makes
trying
the
to
captain of
make
ODI team too. Don't be surprised अगर वो
Zambir is
T20 टीम का भी
trying to
कैप्टन बन
make
गया तो
Sunil
सरप्राइज मत
Narayan
होना।
out of Harshit Rana.
But
KKR के लिए Sunil Narayan was opening and bowling spin. India के लिए Harshit Rana will open and ball fast bowling.
but I just really don't understand. You have the what you call abundance of all rounders and everything. Like keep a fast bowler only. Like he scored 35 runs. No, don't be surprised if he comes at number six position, number five position. Like I'm saying, no, he has got absolute power. And like Shubman Gill is both of them. No offense, I don't mean to say that both Surya and Shubman Gill listen to Gambhir blindly. They have no option to have their opinion. What Gambhir says is the final word. They're the a kind of puppet captains, we can say. All the power in ODIs and everything is given to Gambhir only. The press conference and everything. Gambhir wants his men only because look, perfect candidate to lead the T20 side was Hardik Pandya after T20 World Cup 24. But what happened? Surya came out of from nowhere because Rohit also somewhat wanted Surya as his successor, not Hardik. So it was quite a complicated things, no? And Sanju Samson in all of this mix as opener, then number three, number five, like he also said to his Mohan Lal, right? About like out of Indian
Yeah.
cricket team, so many batting positions are changing. Like he also doesn't know. Even Chris Shrikant, our former chief selector at 1983 World Cup winning, his concern is absolutely right. Stick to one formula. No, Australia is not mad. England, New Zealand, whatever, they stick to one batting combination. World Cup is just those steps away. पता भी नहीं चलेगा. Only 3 months are remaining. Only 3 months. How will you cope up? And in World Cup, if you lose two matches very badly, you're out of the tournament. And no team still now has won the World Cup on its home soil, and no team has defended the World Cup. So India has already a arduous, very tough task on its head. So Ayan, what's your take? Like Gautam Gambhir's experiments, like roll of the dice. Come on, actually there might be roll of dice as well. They might be playing Ludo as well in the dressing room. Like this guy will bat at number three, but this is hilarious. Like Australia doesn't need to do anything extraordinary. Like just play normal cricket and just win the game.
See, the thing for the first, as far as the Indian cricket team is concerned, this Indian cricket team T20 setup was very well built and was doing really well. Gautam Gambhir's mission is how to make a team unsettled. If you want to learn that art, and the Picasso of it is Gautam Gambhir. How to make a team unsettled. The T20 side was working magnificently when Abhishek Sharma and Sanju Samson were opening. Surya was the captain. Okay, Surya was not performing with the bat, but he was leading the side. Well, everything was doing. Hardik Pandya was there. Everything was working fine. Even Bumrah was in there because he was getting workload management and all this stuff. Suddenly, okay, Bumrah coming back, not an issue. Suddenly, what? To accommodate Shubman Gill, the prince of Indian cricket, who does not know how to play T20, let me tell you. His T20 is his worst forte. Yes, he may have got hundreds at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. That is done hundreds for fun because that is his ground. He does not know how to play T20. For accommodating him and making him vice captain, you have just messed up the Indian team, starting from the Asia Cup. Well, how you messed it up? You put Sanju Samson down the order, don't know where he bats. Then you have, I mean, then lots of things. And of course, the Harshit Rana thing is laughable. I mean, India become a laughing joke because of Gautam Gambhir. Gautam Gambhir is like, with him, India has no future. He is there to destroy Indian cricket if he stays in power, let me tell you. And he'll stay in power till 2027, as you said, because he'll say team in transition, team in transition, team in transition. Abhishek Sharma is performing well. Don't be surprised. He says, Abhishek, you're doing so well. Go down the order. Never know with Gautam Gambhir. I mean, he can do anything. To accommodate Shubman Gill, he is not picking Yashasvi Jaiswal. How much you're going to keep him out of the side? You tell me. He is an able Yashasvi Jaiswal, Abhishek Sharma can tear apart any opposition. But no, Gautam wants left hand, right hand. Achha, why did Harshit Rana bat ahead of Shivam Dubey? It's an easy guess for you, Varad sir. Harshit Rana is a right-hander. Abhishek Sharma is a left-hander. Left batting karega to Gautam Gambhir ka mental problem ho jayega. It's simple. I mean, come on. I mean, this Indian team has no future. And to me, Australia starters favorites. They will win it. I won't be surprised if they whitewash India 4-0 unless Australia decides isko rest kar do, usko rest kar do, karke, and they also play a second string team because there'll be a lot of ins and outs of Australia. Like Glenn Maxwell is coming in for 3, 4, and 5. Sean Abbott will, I think, come in place of Josh Hazlewood. All these changes will happen. More on Australia later. But for India, the thing is, they've got a team. They've got the caliber. Let me tell you, this team can beat any side. You have to play the right team. You won't play Rajdeep Singh because you want Harshit Rana. You want extra spinner in Australia, which you don't need actually. You may not play with Varun or Kuldeep. So it's an absolute mess. I mean, I don't know, T20 World Cup, people are saying, yes, India playing in home ground. But if this is the mess and shuffle and there is no role clarity, I don't see a future for the Indian team doing well. They will reach the knockouts and everything, but then after that, then God help the Queen, as they say.
And Kuldeep Yadav was smashed for 20 runs, like in 5 balls in the very first over. Like Mitchell Marsh was loving, like he was just smashing him to offside, leg side, and all these things. And later he got his wicket eventually, but the damage was already done. Like already in a small run chase, 120 odd runs. If you consider 20 runs in your 5 balls, it doesn't make any sense if you take the wicket. So आयुष शेखर आपसे कंक्लूड करेंगे हम. आप क्या कहना चाहोगे? मतलब हमारे गंभीर साहब, मतलब कि देखो ना, पोस्ट की चिंता नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं, बीसीसीआई को कहना है टीम ट्रांजिशन में. वैसे भी आधा टेन्योर तो हो गया है गंभीर का अभी. हाँ, 2025 का अभी खत्म होने पर 2 महीने बाकी है. 3 महीने देखा जाए तो रन. तो आप क्या कहना चाहोगे? मतलब डू यू थिंक इंडिया कैन विन इट? होबार्ट में मुकाबला है, बुमराह का शायद आखिरी मुकाबला भी हो सकता है क्योंकि शायद उसको इंडिया जल्दी भेज दिया जाए. साउथ अफ्रीका आ रहा है.
हिंदी में कहावत है, आधा तीतर आधा बटेर. इस फॉर्मूले पे चल रहा है इस वक्त इंडियन टीम का मैनेजमेंट. किसको किधर कहाँ फिट करना है समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. इंग्लैंड सीरीज वो आखिरी सीरीज थी जिसमें संजू सैमसन और अभिषेक शर्मा का पेयर खेला. फिर उसके बाद आपने क्या किया? शुभमन गिल, हर्षित राणा, और शुभमन गिल, हर्षित राणा, इन दोनों के पास आपका कोई स्टिंग ऑपरेशन का वीडियो है जिनको आप मजबूरी में खिला रहे हो? है क्या? नहीं ना. यशस्वी जायसवाल इज द प्रोमिनेंट ओपनर, खासकर T20 सेटअप में. आप देखो उसने अभिषेक शर्मा और यशस्वी जायसवाल ने इंडियन T20 में जो ओपनिंग करने का जो तरीका था उसको थोड़ा सा चेंज कर दिया है. जिस तरह का चाहिए आपको पहले 6 ओवर में, उसने उन दोनों ने बदल दिया. अब कल का मैच है होबार्ट में. होबार्ट फुल्ली, अगर आप इस पिक्चर में देखोगे तो समंदर भी है और थोड़ा सा हवा भी चलेगा, तो जिसके कारण थोड़ा सा बॉल स्विंग होगा. तो अगर इंडिया का टॉस जीतता है तो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली बॉलिंग ही लेना चाहिए क्योंकि ओवरकास्ट कंडीशन है, बॉल स्विंग होगा. और बॉल स्विंग होगा तो एटलीस्ट आपको हर्षित राणा को एटलीस्ट आपको बैठाना पड़ेगा। और यहाँ पे अर्शदीप सिंह की जरूरत है। अर्शदीप सिंह ऐसा खिलाड़ी है, ऐसा बॉलर है जिसको ट्रेविस हेड खेल ही नहीं पाता है, बड़ा उसको प्रॉब्लम देता है। बहुत कम ऐसा होगा कि उसके ऊपर चार्ज अप करे। हो सकता है तो मिचेल मार्श करेगा, नहीं तो नीचे वाले करेंगे। और नीचे वाले थोड़ा से उतने मतलब कहते हैं टच में दिखना उस तरह के नहीं है। इनका बस है इनके सामने वरुण चक्रवर्ती आ जाए, उसके आगे ये एक्सपोज हो जाए। तो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली देखा जाए तो कल इंडिया को जीतना चाहिए। और ये जो खराब माइंडसेट वाली जो हरकतें हैं ना कि इसको खिला दो उसको खिला दो, ये सब ट्रेडिशन पाकिस्तान में चलता है, इंडिया में नहीं चल सकता।
Yes, we should not speak about our neighbors because it's a match between India versus Australia. But one thing is for sure, like Zampa is also coming, right, for tomorrow's game because workload management, if Matthew Kuhneman was playing the games. So Australia also making sure that everyone gets match practice ahead of the T20 World Cup. It's going to be important for Australia as well because they have haven't won after 2021 and India the defending champions, but it's not going to be easy. No Virat, no Rohit. And also no Jadeja as well. India misses Jadeja as well. Jadeja could have played, I guess, the T20 World Cup, this current edition which is going to happen. So let's say it goes ahead. Like tomorrow also, we have got two matches will clash, same timing. World Cup, Women's World Cup final, India versus South Africa. And this India versus Australia. Like a do or die game, as I said at the start of the video only. Because if Australia takes a 2-0 lead, they won't lose the series. Like India can only square the series. If India has to win, they have to win all the three matches and hope that the so-called prince steps up because it doesn't truly deserve that place in the team. Like I won't say it's a battle between him and only Yashasvi Jaiswal. There is Ruturaj Gaikwad as well. There is Sai Sudarshan as well. If things go well in the next couple of year or so, like Prithvi Shaw can also come into the frame. There's a lot of competition at the spots. We should not forget. And Shreyas Iyer is not there, no doubt. He's got some injuries, serious injuries. That's why he's not playing. Cutthroat competition is there. But as long as Gambhir stays another 2 years, there's another 2 year system is there. Tenure, the cricket will be same. What he decides will be the ultimatum. It won't be changed at all. So thank you everyone. Thank you Ayan and thank you Anup sir. Thank you Abhijeet and Ayush. The four aces of our video is one. So let's see how it goes. Right, tomorrow we'll also be back with a post-match analysis. Australia roaring, but I'm still not convinced that they will win the World Cup. No doubt, I'm a die-hard Australian fan, but I still think there are some missing pieces in the side. Hopefully, it will get sorted out because Australia, I don't think they'd have any series aligned up after this T20 series. In the FTP, it doesn't look like Australia is playing T20 series. If they can organize it in the last hour, now a lot of series are going to get organized just before the T20 World Cup because it's going to be important. Another 20 or T20 World Cup is the team 20 or team. So thank you everyone. Bye.
Bye.